welcome to another Kevin Entertainment video. It's Art here with the book review for a novel, Murder by EC Nevin. This was given to me by AA Comp Publishing for review. So I'm just letting you know right out that I got it for review. This book, I'm going to get the con of this book out of the way real quick. It starts off way slower than I would like. It's a little bit confusing from the jump, but once you get over that confusion, then a worthwhile, fun mystery ensues. It follows a ragtag bunch of crime fiction authors, a novel murder, hence the title, trying to solve a murder of someone at a crime fiction writers convention. It has a feel of a Hercule Poirot novel or an Agatha Christie novel. It also has the feel of the board game Clue or the Netflix movie series Knives Out. It has that feel, it has that grit, it has that quaintness to it. It has a timeline that keeps the book moving. It has a ragtag band of merry misfits trying to solve the case while the police do next to nothing or discredit everything that they put forth. So that is where this stands. Who should read this book? I think anybody that wants a well thought out, light-hearted mystery with a good whodunit should read this novel. I think anybody who likes things in the vein of, say, Sherlock Holmes or Hercule Poirot or Miss Marple or Jessica Fletcher Murder, She Wrote, which it also kind of had a feel to it of, should read this book. The characters themselves are well thought out. They have a deep backstory, and you can tell that they live off of the page, which is key number one in any good novel. So there's a lot of good points in this book. The fact that it starts out slow keeps it from being an amazing book, because it stumbles out of the starting blocks, just to use a track and field parlance, so that you can kind of understand what I mean. But it is a well thought out mystery. It reminded me, as I was reading this, of a locked room mystery, which is one of my favorite mysteries of all time. I love locked room mysteries because you don't know who did it, even though your pool of suspects is limited. Now, you can say, well, wait a minute, it's a convention. It was a small enough convention that the pool of suspects was limited, and they limit it further down even before they start really investigating it. But they limit it down in a logical, reasonable way. EC Nevin does a wonderful job of handling this, of handling it like a true detective would. EC Nevin's writing style lends to a well thought out, because you can just tell when you read enough that EC Nevin may have even outlined this, because I think you have to outline this type of book. But I can just tell you that I think it was amazing. I think it's worthwhile. It's a good mystery. It's a kind of lighthearted, fun mystery, even though it does deal with murder, of course, because the name of the book is A Novel Murder. And it's in the writing and publishing and reviewing industry, which was comical to me for its own right. It is definitely set in today's time, which is cool in of itself, because you have a live vlogger that's there as well. So you have writers, you have agents, you have publishers, you have social media outlets. Everything's there, and you can tell that EC Nevin wanted to use this old style writing on a new style take, and that's what gives it its great feel. It was a book that floored me, because at first I was like, wait a minute, this may not be very good. And then it subtly and slowly but surely won me over. And it won me over quite quick, even though it stumbled out of the starting gates. It was just fun. The solution itself was intense. It had me wanting to find ways to both read and or listen to the book. I carved out time for this book. This is how good the book is. And if you've ever seen the movie Clue, or you've seen a Knives Out movie, or you've read a locked room mystery, or a Sherlock Holmes, or Hercule Poirot, or Miss Marple, it has that same vein and that same feel without having those staple characters in there, which is admittedly hard to do, let's be honest. Because usually when you think of those stories, you think of those staple characters, and for it not to be compared to those staple characters, it's in the same genre, it's in the same vein, but you can't compare it because it's basically Scooby-Doo and the Misfit Gang meets Miss Marple, Hercule Poirot, or Sherlock Holmes in that kind of way. It was just a fun romp. It was a good book. I enjoyed it very, very much. For me, on my scale, it's a read it, own it, love it. It's one of the books that I got for review that I was like on the fence for, but I'm so glad I read it. It's so good. On the GoodReads scale, for me, it's a 4 out of 5 stars. Because like I said in the beginning, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again, it stumbled out of the starting blocks, but once it gets its traction, that's where this book really becomes a roller coaster, and you climb, and then you just dive and get into the story, and I lost myself in the story, which is hard for me to say because I've read so much this year, and I read so much that it's very rare. It's very rare that I lose myself in the story, but in this one I did. So in the comments down below, let me know if you plan on reading A Novel Murder by EC Nevin, or if you have read it, let me know that in the comments down below. Also, let me know in the comments down below what your favorite locked room mystery is. If you haven't read A Novel Murder, let me know that in the comments down below as well. But until next time, you know I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 p.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. Please ding the notification bell to be notified when I upload a video. And without further ado, happy reading. The game's afoot. I'll see you again soon. And peace.